Okay, let's get started. Now we are discuss about Aristotle's The Poetics. I propose to treat of poetry in itself and of its various kinds, noting the essential quality of each, to inquire into the structure of the plot as requisite to a good poet, into the number and nature of the parts of which a poem is composed, and similarly into whatever else falls within the same inquiry. Following then the order of nature, let us begin with the principle which come first. Epic poetry and tragedy, comedy also, and the poetry and the music of the flute and of the lyre in most of their forms are all in their general conception modes of imitation. They differ, however, from one another in three respects: the medium, the objects, the manner, or mode of imitation, being in each case distinct. For as there are persons who, by conscious or mere habit, imitate and respect various objects through the medium of color and form, or again by the voice. So, in the arts above mentioned, taken as a whole, the imitation is produced by rhythm, language, or harmony, either single or combined. Thus, in the music of the flute and of the lyre, harmony and rhythm alone are employed. Also, in other arts, such as that of the shepherd pipe, which are essentially similar to these in dancing, rhythm alone is used without harmony. For even dancing imitates character, emotion, and action by rhythmical movement. There is another art which imitation imitates by means of language alone, and that either in prose or verse, which verse again may either combine different meters or consist of but one kind. But this has hitherto been without a name, for there is no common term we could apply to the mimesis of sovereign and signatures and the Socratic language on the one hand, and on the other to poetic imitations in iambic, elegiac, or any similar meters. People do indeed add the word maker or poet to the name of the meter and speak of the elegiac poets or epic, that's hexameter poets, as if it were not the imitations that makes the poet but the verse that is and entitles them all indiscriminately to the name. Even when a treatise on medicine or natural science is brought out in various in verse, the name of poet is by custom given to the author, and yet home and articles have nothing in common but the meter, so that it would be right to call the one poet, the other physicist rather than poet. On the same physicist rather than poet on the same principle. Even if a writer's in his poetic imitation were to combine all meters as Germans did his censures, which is a medley composed of meters of all kinds. We should bring him to under the general term poet. So much then for these distinctions. There are again some arts which employed are the means above mentioned, namely rhythm, tone, and meter. Such are dithyrambic and gnomic poetry, and also tragedy and comedy. But between them, the difference is that in the first two cases, these means are all employed in combination. In the later, no one means is employed, no another. Such then are the differences of the art with respect to the medium of imitations. Okay, do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.